everyone, it's Bookshami. Welcome to the show. From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Zach Littell.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Chisholm with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Aaron Judge in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out, bases empty. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. Judge out on the play. 2 down, bases empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. High in the air, out to right. Low, ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now in Tampa Bay. Our starter in this one, Luis Gil.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win,
like how they add the
for whatever
facial hair to the
reasons,
players
you're
now
relaxed,
on the
you
Yankees.
enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
That one fouled off.
I like those colors. Tampa Bay Rays. They need to go back to that name.
One down, base is empty.
Devil Rays.
Right through there for a strike. That misses, and the count 1 and 2.
Soto. That Miami color feel to it. You know, that's Tampa Bay Rays. I don't like that name either.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other uniforms is whack. They need to go back to those. Got him.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
But I don't remember that logo. I mean, of course I know that logo, but I think they had like the TB on it.
Diaz, a former All-Star, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-0. Just missed.
Okay. Gotta be impatient. This game around.
Just off the inside edge.
Come on, man. You know I'm gonna throw one down the middle.
And there's the automatic.
Took it. Okay.
And a slider in there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Ground ball left side. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Came back from a 3-0 pitch.
Nothing doing for Tampa. Scoreless after 1.
Tampa
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Stanton with a homer in his last game. Littell back to work. There's a swing.
Good hit. I think that's gone.
That's bat.
Yup.
And that is gone.
First pitch. Let's go, Stan.
And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Stan Love hitting in.
Tampa Bay.
I'm about to say Miami.
Pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Damn, first pitch, too. I was going to take that one, but I knew they was going to throw one down.
Austin Wells will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Wells went deep in his most recent game. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Out to short, Kim. One out in the second. Paul Goldschmidt now. There's a strike.
Nice slider.
0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Chase that one. I almost did too.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera, and he takes a strike. Cabrera with 4 runs batted in his last game.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Throws to first in time, and that is that. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Remember when they used to call him Mike Stan?
Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. Heel, the former Rookie of the Year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Heel winds and deals. And a swing and a miss. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Change his eye level a bit.
Up and in. It's a ball with 2 strikes. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Hit that like button if you can.
Jonathan Aranda in the box now. No balls and a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
In the air, left field, Dominguez. Snags it for the second out.
Batting six, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
That's okay.
Just missed.
Yeah, I like those uniforms. Colors on it, it's crazy.
Here's a 1-1. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here. They trail here 1-0. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, I traded Volpe for him.
Line drive, base hit.
Go ahead.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. Puts a bunt down. Diaz over to Kim, one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Low drop step going back, and it's gone.
Yep. Lefty's got that.
He hammers one out to right. His 12th of the season. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So one out, nobody on. Here is Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side.
Early. With a splitter, that's how.
Next offering is down low.
Splitters, I mean.
Still
Throw
only
one down the middle. Throw one down the middle.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
I'll take that.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Cody Bellinger. To the right side.
Oh.
It, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
But they gave me the out before he even touched the base.
Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game.
He's trying to go for that double play ball and messed up. Let's go, Stan. First pitch.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Gave up 2 first pitch. Ooh.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Early on that one.
On the ground out to short. Kim whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0.
Let's go.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Out of 10 games, I got 2 losses. 8-2 in the last 10 games.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going one. Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And it goes just foul.
Got me with that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. On the ground, Chisholm. And
has failed.
For that infield single. It looks like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Try to throw that shit to second base. Press the wrong button.
It feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Got him,
Another look at it.
He's out. He's out.
Seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Taylor Walls, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Down in order, go the Rays.
My boy
They
Luis.
trail it here, 3-0.
He's doing his thing. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button.
New inning getting started. Now here is Austin Wells.
Help out the channel, please. Thank you.
Wells, in his second season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-2. Now one missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. And
just
foul ball.
Behind that one too.
And the right-hander deals.
Got him.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there.
Gone.
And gone. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Good hit.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Line drive, makes the grab, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Another one, another one.
High fly ball, well struck. Out of here,
Yep.
a home run off the foul pole.
Off the foul pole.
That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home
Where
run.
your
of the
manager
inning,
at?
and they add a run. It's 5-0.
Take this guy
That's
out.
their 4th home run of the game.
They
Take
can't
this
stop,
guy
and
out.
they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone
I'll be
had to hold
surprised
their
if the
breath
manager
until
won't
it
come out and
clanked
get
off
him.
the pole. And every time that
Yeah, right
happens,
off the
it just
pole.
kind of feels like a trick shot.
Wow,
or
he let him
something,
go.
but really,
Okay.
it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And ball one.
No strike.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Joe Boyle getting ready to go. Number 70 also throwing.
Joining the stream, please hit the like button. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Ball 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this
2-2.
game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last
Jason
moment.
Dominguez.
If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Dominguez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Now that's smacked to right center.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Reaches but can't haul it in.
Man, how many hits I got in this game already?
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the
Should've
bullpen.
banged out.
Zach Littell will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Now on the mound for the Rays, Joe Boyle.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm.
He's already homered here in this one.
Yep.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Good fastball inside.
Dominguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air,
Go
center
drop, go
field.
drop, go drop. Oh.
And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working.
Oh, I got 7
and the
hits.
lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom 4 and stepping in for the
colors,
Rays,
man.
Josh Lowe.
They need to go back to those uniforms. But the ones that they got now is horrible. The color scheme is whack.
And that's through
Right.
there for a strike. That one misses up and in. And that's ball one.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, center field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 1.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Richie.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Rays hitless so far in the game.
Oh, man, he just jinxed it.
That one ripped.
Damn, man.
Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a double.
Damn, man, he jinxed that, man.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to
Stan
handle
got a
it.
late
Hit
jump,
it hard.
man.
Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button, please. Please, please.
Now up for
Hit
Tampa
that like
Bay,
button.
Yandy Diaz.
Appreciate it.
0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. And it gets by him.
Wow.
He'll score. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but
Hey,
right
Lewis.
there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Louis, you got to slow down. Calm down. Slow down.
One out. Runner at second. Brandon Lau digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike at the knees.
Thank you for tuning in once again. Please hit that like button. Appreciate it.
Swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Man at second. That's off the
Good take,
inside
good
corner. And it's 1 and 2.
Got him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now a check swing grounder. In
Got it.
plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Oh, man, I'm tired. Gotta take a nap after this.
Hit on the ground to short. Kim. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Come on, Cody.
2 in this one.
Come on, you gotta get a hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's for low.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Got him.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Ooh.
Swinging a
I was
foul
behind
back.
on that
That's
one.
out of play.
Do me a nice fastball down the middle.
Bellinger at first, one gone.
Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button. Subscribe. Ooh.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and
Please hit
second
that
with
like and
only one
subscribe
away.
button.
Back-to-back base hits.
Appreciate it.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you
Austin
took
Wells.
the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Austin Wells.
Ooh. Good curveball.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're at the top of the fifth.
One ball. Two
In
strikes.
the dirt. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Flip me with that one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hit a home run off your ass now. Hopefully.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost hit a home run. Almost hit a 3-1
Now,
home
we'll
run.
see if moving
Man.
into third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. Ball one
Tired,
there.
been up early since early this morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
And there's a
Ooh.
foul ball.
I was early on that one, but that was a good hit. Wow, a good hit.
And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. To third. Walls. Fires over to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair. They leave this one, though, 5-1.
Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it.
Back now in Tampa Bay. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the play. Ha-Sung Kim. Heel back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that misses.
Oh.
And the count is 1-1.
Well, these Rays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Changes eye level a bit.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 away.
Somebody say, come on now.
The catcher, Andy.
Thank you for tuning into this video.
Danny
Please hit that
Jansen
like and
here.
subscribe button. Appreciate it very much. It's free.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball.
The
One
Rays
strike.
down by 4.
that slider.
Last half of inning number 5.
Get him to chase that circle. Ooh.
Backed
One
off the
ball,
plate
one
that
strike.
time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And with a slider. Oh, he was on it. Got
He
him.
goes down looking. Two down, bases empty. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Reached on an infield single his first time. That
Strike.
one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
The only adjustment he
That
needs
was
to
too
make
low.
is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Chase that inside fastball. Got him.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Rays go in order. 1,
Yo,
2,
what's
3.
up, what's up?
They're down here 5-1.
Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it
And
very
welcome
much.
back to the ballpark. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera.
Sorry about the noise in the background with the sirens. I'm in New York, so that's an all-day thing.
That one the other way. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Bichette in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Oh, strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. DeLuca under this one. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2.
Let's get it going, Rays. Psych.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the
Fastball
6th.
inside.
To
Ooh,
the right side.
damn.
Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. So they go quietly there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, well, we go bottom 6, down the third baseman, Taylor Walls. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh my God, I'm gonna chase that one.
This to third, and it goes just foul. That one missed.
How many pitches I got? 58 pitches. I'm still in good shape.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button to help the channel out. I appreciate it.
On the ground to third, Cabrera. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. And ball one to the right fielder.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No,
Next pitch is inside. Ball 2.
2-0.
Come on, Luis. Come on.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
2-1.
Swings through
Got
that
it with a
one.
slider.
And it really looks like these hitters have been
2-2.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Good defense.
The left fielder, number 1, Richie Palacios.
2 down, bases empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. First pitch
Ooh,
swinging.
chasing anything.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Check swing, called strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 5-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter.
Thanks for
Jazz
tuning in,
Chisholm
guys.
Jr.
Please hit that like and subscribe button if you didn't already. It will help the channel out. Thank you.
On the ground,
Yeah,
right
first
side, Lau
I ain't
throws to
really I ain't want to
first.
swing at the
That's
first
the
pitch.
first out, the top of the 7th.
But you gotta. He been hitting those pitches on the first hit. Home runs.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 3.
Come on, Aaron.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that
Ooh.
one ripped to left.
Good hit.
Fair ball.
That's a single. Hit that shit too hard.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get
Thanks
real
for tuning
tricky
in.
down in the
Please
corner.
hit the like and
Kept it to a
subscribe
long
button.
single.
It will
Nice
help the channel
defensive
out.
play.
Appreciate it.
So man aboard. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Fastball is outside.
Damn.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Palacios sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting,
Stan
Giancarlo.
got that home run in the second inning off the first pitch. See if he could do it again.
First pitch misses.
Cut
One
up.
ball, no
No.
strike.
Judge off of first with 2 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. DeLuca under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees.
Thanks
They're
again,
up
guys, for
5-1.
tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. It will help out the channel. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Lian Li
Javier, I'm the Yankees. I'm the Yankees. I'm from the Bronx, New York, so I gotta pick the Yankees all the way.
There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Changing speeds has this lineup
Thank you for
completely
tuning in.
off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's
Please
been
hit
a
that like and
challenge for
subscribe
these
button.
hitters to
I
get
know I
their
keep
rhythm
saying
right.
it, but I'm trying to get
Lau at the plate.
this channel up and
There's
going.
0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. The Yanks leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, you're an Astro fan?
And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Feels like a changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball still a 1
It
and
was
2
a time when I
count.
couldn't stand the Astros because they would, you know, you guys was cheating, but it's all good. There's no crying in baseball. Where you from? You from Houston?
One down, base is empty. Down on
Got him,
strikes,
got
looking
him.
for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty.
What you
And
think about
next is
Juan
the
Soto going to the
designated
Mets?
hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
He's struggling, but you know, he'll
At
break out of it.
96,
A lot
that
of these
pitch
Mets
is in for a
fans.
strike.
Oh, you from LA? A lot of these Mets fans is panicking. I told them like, yo, y'all gotta chill out. It's only the first year. Y'all got him for 15 years. Relax. He's gonna break out of that. And this is coming from a Yankee fan. That's why the Mets they never have good luck because they not patient about nothing. They cry about everything.
Ground ball up the middle.
Oh, that
And
one
it
got through.
finds
That
its
one got
way
through.
for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Okay.
The batter number 7.
And stepping in for the
Thanks
Rays.
guys for tuning in.
Hassan Kim.
Please hit that like and subscribe button.
Foul ball
Yeah,
there.
one more
This
batter.
pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches
Forget
and
about another
changing
hit.
speeds. You want to keep
Or
that
somebody
front
score.
foot inconsistent for the batter.
bringing in
Their swings are
bringing in
hesitant,
another
and that's
pitcher,
exactly
a
what you
reliever.
want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Anything is possible. I'm a realist. I don't jump off the deep end like most fans and say they gonna win every year. I'm a Cowboys fan in football,
Right
so
side.
I learned my lesson from all that stuff.
Dan makes
I'm a
the
Knicks
play,
fan as well.
And that is that.
And, you know, like I said, I'm not going to be, oh, they going to win every year. It's to the point where they got to show me. I ain't going to sit there and jump out the window and make a crazy statement like that. There's nothing wrong with, like, you know,
Welcome
rooting
back
for your
as
team,
we take
but
a look at their
sometimes,
upcoming schedule.
you know, we could get a little extreme about the team. I used to be like that back in the days. I was so emotionally involved in my teams. Every time they lose, I didn't want to speak to nobody. I punch walls. Like, it was bad. It was bad. You know, every time my wife used to ask me a question about who's winning, who's losing, it just triggers me. It's like, why you talking to me when my
Back
team
to
is
work.
losing? I'm mad already.
That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a
you're a
good
Texas
job of
fan?
putting the
Okay,
ball into
okay.
play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously
Yeah,
they've
the
been
Texans,
able to
they
pick
try to
up
take over
plenty
Texas.
of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Well, you know, the Cowboys is always that team, so
Here's a 2-0.
It's like, you know,
High fly ball
the Mets
out
being
into
in
left
New
center
York with the
field.
Yankees. This is always going to be a Yankee town.
And there's one down.
You know, there's a lot of
And
Mets
you know,
fans,
that
but
strikeout total,
you
only
know,
2 so far,
dominated by Yankee
really
fans.
tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Paul Goldschmidt now at the plate.
He's still. It's all good. It's all good. Don't. It's a new season. Get over it.
Headed down the line.
And trust me, this is
And a foul
coming
ball.
from a guy who was angry about the Boston Red Sox coming back from 3-0 against the Yankees in 2004. I was
One
carrying
down,
that
base
all
is
the way.
empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
Struck out?
And it's nothing in 2.
Oh, nothing too. Cowboy, yep, that's right. Cowboys fans is like Yankee fans. We everywhere.
And that
People be
skips
asking me
into
how I'm a Cowboys fan living in
bases
New
empty,
York,
one
and I'm
away.
like,
And we're in the top of
I
the
seen
8th.
I seen the Cowboys win 3 in the '90s, and the
That's
Cowboys
down
was
in.
on TV more than the Giants. So that explains it right there.
Ring him up, says
Oh.
Paul Washington. That's a strikeout.
You got me. You got me.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Out to short. Kim with the throw to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. And now the
For the Rays,
Scott Efros taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
number 57, Scott Efron.
Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Good job to fight that one off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Taylor Walls. Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez under it. puts it away for the out. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Jansen at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 5, the Rays 1.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Yeah, I'm back. I was on the phone.
Bo Bichette
We wanted
up
to
to
be
the
a-
dish.
Yes, he said until they realize they pay the refs to cheat. I don't know about that.
And it's fouled away.
The refs get paid by the NFL, so you can't say the Chiefs paid them for them to cheat. You got to question the NFL about that.
Foul ball. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
My team haven't won nothing for about like almost 30 years. I'm still with them. So when you like a team, you like a team. You stick with them. That's it. I mean, you have the right to change your team, but a real fan stay with their team no matter what.
1-1.
I'm a Knicks fan, bro.
Movement in the
Like
bullpen. Garrett Clevenger warming up
Knicks
for
fan,
manager
Yankees
Kevin
fan,
Cash. Rodriguez,
Cowboys
the
fan.
right-hander, also
At
getting
least the
loose.
Yankees, win time for time. But the last time the Cowboys won was in the 90s. Knicks fan, they won before I was even born. That was like
That's a
73.
ball. Tried the sweeper.
2 balls.
Last couple
1
of
strike.
pitches
So,
breaking balls away.
you
I
gotta
think
ride
he's
with your
gonna
team
have
no
to
matter
come
who it
firm
is.
inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Just missed.
3-1,
First pitch
3-1.
strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a
early on
play
that
off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
Getting me with those off-speed pitchers, man.
Strike 3, and
Got
that's
me with
2
the
in a row.
sinker.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a
tell
hitter.
him I'll be more.
I'm so glad I'm retired.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
In there at the knees.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him
It's
I'll
0-1.
be,
2 down,
Let
nobody
it put
on.
us,
Here at the top of the 9th.
when the football season comes, I'm into that even more. Go ahead.
Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double. And his
Good
second
double,
hit.
good double.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So runner at second, 2 down.
So you from LA? Do you go to any baseball games?
Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across, and the inning is over. So
See,
a
I
2-out
live,
double, but they
you know,
don't score.
probably like
2,
20
3,
minutes away
4
from Yankee
set to
Stadium,
hit
so
in the
I'm
bottom
up
of
in
the
Yankee
ninth.
Stadium like
It's the Yankees
at
5,
least,
the Rays 1.
you know, 10 to 20 times a year. I didn't go last year though, but you know, every other year I usually.
Back now in Tampa Bay,
in
all set
Yankee
for the
Stadium
bottom of the
all the
ninth.
time.
Now the number 2 hitter, Richie Palacios.
You know, it's a cool experience. You know, I know some people, you know, they don't like going to the
And that's in there
stadium
at the
because
knees
you know
for
they
a
feel
strike.
like it's an all-day thing. It's slow, it's boring. Man, listen. Sometimes we just sitting in the house not doing nothing. That's boring enough. So just get out and go enjoy yourself a game. Go with some friends. If you're old enough, you drink.
Now a drag bunt, third base side.
Foul.
Well, Singy, that
Oh!
was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Wow, that looked like a foul ball. Oh,
So,
I gotta
man.
see that. Hold on. Let me see that. It's really rolled outside. Wow. Okay. When's your birthday?
At first. And now, Yandy Diaz.
Let's see. Let me get it's not a closing situation, so let me get Orlando Cruz in.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound.
Yeah,
Pitching
man, I don't know
change
why
coming.
they ain't call out a
Scott
foul ball.
Efros won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Oh, July 5th. Oh, that's soon. That's real soon. Yeah, just right after 4th of July. Okay.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over
go to
to
a stadium.
new arm,
Go enjoy yourself a
Fernando
game.
Cruz.
They know that he can get
My
a
birthday is in
right-hander out,
September,
but he's in
so
position to face a
September
couple of
19th,
lefties this
so
inning.
you know, sometimes you know it could be a little cool around that time because you know that's like the end of summer almost. It depends.
And a first pitch
but,
fastball
you know,
is
it's-
in for a strike.
One strike.
Go out to a game, you know, especially when if Houston comes to town, that's the best time to go. I'm not a Mets fan, but I do want to go to one
That
of these.
one down the line.
Oh, that's a
and it hits the
man. What the hell?
base.
I want
Lead
to go
runner to
to
second,
City
so 2
Field.
on and
'Cause
nobody
that stadium
out.
look
Well,
beautiful,
anything can
man.
happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. 3 strikeouts already. He's
Man.
0 for 3.
Okay, you know what? It's time for me to bring in the closer. Can I bring in the closer? Yeah. I forgot about this. Oh wow. Damn. See, I don't like this rule, man. Okay, let me concentrate with this.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Bichette. They get the double
play.
And just 1 out to go now.
I want to go for a
For me,
triple,
that's one of
but
the toughest
you
double
know,
plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman
I ain't
has
wanna
to
take
get
that
inside,
chance.
create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and
Yeah,
then from there
I kinda-
completing it
double
back to
was a better-
first. Really good job all the way around.
So they're down to their final out. Jonathan Aranda will
Dodgers
hit
need a
next.
mascot. I don't know. Nah, y'all don't need that.
Edge of the zone for a strike.
Mascot is
1-1.
nothing but gimmicks. You see the Mets got one, and they don't win. The Yankees don't got a mascot. They always win. I don't want to say always, but, you know, our record speak for itself. Championships.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Make him go up in the zone.
Cruz is just 1 strike away.
Oh,
Swing
got
and
him.
a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This team has gotten off to a great start. They've come in here. They've won the first 2 games of this series, riding high right now, pretty confident. But you got to be careful. If you're overconfident and you don't stay focused at the task at hand,
well, this is
you
the
can
end of
drop
the game,
next 2
guys.
games
Thanks
and
for
leave
tuning
here
in.
feeling a little
Please hit that
disappointed
like
after
and
a great start to
subscribe
the
button.
series.
Hope y'all
5-1
enjoyed the
is how it
game.
ends.
I will
For
be
Chris
doing more
Singleton and
live
our entire
streams
crew here at
during the
MLB
day.
The Show. Thanks for stopping by.
Tomorrow
I'm John
during the day.
Shelby. Talk to you soon.
And I'll be doing also some other gameplay as far as GTA and stuff like that. That's why my name is GTA Disciple, because GTA is one of my favorite games. So, you know, I call myself GTA Disciple. But yeah, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend. We almost at the end of the week, so yeah, have a great weekend. And if you guys could tune in tomorrow midday.